Hey YouTube. So a while back, I went to my local tobacconist, and which is a cigar store because where I live, there's two or three cigar lofts that I know of, but other than that, there's one store called Cigar Emporium, and it's the only place they even have remotely close to tobacco stuff. Like I got a tamper there and stuff. The guy it's much more cigars, not pipes. Anyways, so I went there and I was looking through his very, very limited selection of pipe tobacco, and I came across two different tins that I had a choice of. I'll tell you the two tins in a second, but I'm a sucker for marketing. I'm a business student, so I know all that stuff that goes into marketing and everything, so I know it's just a gimmick. You can market anything. You can market Oprah Winfrey's crap, but the marketing on this one particular brand is very well done. It appeals to, I guess, most pipe smokers because it's got a very neat feel to it. It's got a very cool feel, and so I had to choose between these two pipe tobaccos, and I chose wrong the first time. I went back and got a second tin later, the one I forgot, or the one I didn't get. But the first tin that I picked up that I was horribly unhappy with is W.O. Larsen's Old Fashioned Pipe Tobacco. Now, anyone who knows anything about W.O. Larsen they also have a reputation, pipe tobacco, for being extremely expensive. This is a, I'm pretty sure 100 gram tin. By the way, also that right there, that's a really cool little logo. It's got a little guy kind of like puffing pipe tobacco out of a chair. That's really neat. It's 100 gram tin. This stuff is awful. It's marketed on the back. It says, an exquisite blend manufactured according to an old original recipe. The Virginia and Burley leaf tobaccos have been selected from the best tobacco fields in the world. I don't think so. No effort has been spared in making this product. One part of the blend is pressed into cakes and aged. The other part is finished in different cuts. Finally, the different parts are blended and top flavored by hand. Whatever. Anyways. There is no Burley in this blend, first of all. I want to say that. There's no Burley. I've smoked Mac Baron's, their London Burley. I've smoked their Golden Extra. Very good Burleys. I'll talk about probably them in some other video. But W. Larsen's, this is the most blandest, most bitey tobacco I've had in a long time. It's really sad to say that because I mentioned in my last video they're like Danish blends, and it's also a Danish blend, I think. If I'm wrong about that, I'll put a little corrector thing somewhere. But I'm pretty sure it's a Danish blend. And this tin cost $22. I was going on a limb. I kind of splurged, and I was like, you know what? I'll get a really expensive tin. Because most tins, McBaron or Peterson or, Dunhill stuff, like they're usually not that expensive. But, man, was that a bad buy. It's horribly bitey. It smells really good. Like, when I first opened it, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to smoke it or if I was supposed to eat it. But after smoking it, it smells so good. It smells like almost cinnamon apple, like a maple and cinnamon apple. But my gosh, it smokes very bland. With, if you've had Mac Baron Navy Flake or any Navy, plum cake. If you've had Mac Baron plum cake or any Navy flakes, they have kind of that lingering spice in the back. Even my University Flake has a little bit of that. This has a lot of that. And it lingers from the light of the bowl to the very last puff. Just all bad. And so I've smoked one or two bowls of this. I actually went outside just a little while ago to smoke a bowl just to kind of remind myself, what am I going to be talking about? And I couldn't. I got through the first couple lights and smoked for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and I said to dump it out. It was bad. So yeah, if you can avoid it, just for curiosity's sakes, it's not worth the $22, really. It hurt physically how bad that was. But the second blend I went back because I saw the Old Fashioned blend, but the second blend I saw was 1864. And actually right after buying the Old Fashioned, I kind of looked up online some reviews after smoking it, and I realized that most people, they did on tobacco reviews, Old Fashioned has a really bad reputation on there. Some people say it's really good, they swear by it, but, personal taste. 1864, though, a very, very good blend. I really like the picture on it, too. It's got, like I said, marketing can do wonders. But 1864 is a perfect mixture of 1864 is the perfect mixture. A modern version of an early successful blend by W. Larsen. The 1864 mixture consists of carefully selected Virginia tobaccos from the best tobacco fields on 3 continents. The balanced Virginia tobaccos are blended with fermented black Cavendish and premium burley from the USA, Malawi, and Mexico. We've added a seductive flavor to ensure a generous and delicate taste, a truly perfect mixture. It's really good. It's got, I want to say, the most prevalent taste while smoking. Because honestly, really, any tobacco can smell nice in tin, but out of tin. But man, first out of tin, orange. You smell a lot of orange. It smells a lot. There's a lot of orange. There's some vanilla. You get, and like I said on old fashioned, there's some cinnamon or almost maple. But this one, unlike old fashioned, actually tastes like it smells. There's some orange. It is a little bit spicy, a little bit not bitey, but I don't know. It's got some harder flavors in there. But it's really good. You gotta like this one right though, because I smoked this in a church warden. I have I got a church warden based, or it was one of the props used in the most recent Sherlock Holmes film with Johnny Depp, Robert Downey Jr. He smokes a semi-church warden by Savinelli, and I got a version of that which they used for the model in the film. And I smoked it in that, and I didn't light it right, and it wasn't very good my first time. But the second time I smoked it in just a regular old, might have been Dr. Grabo or something. But it was really good, very enjoyable. It's not a long smoke. I'd smoke only every now and then, but still it'll stay in my rotation for a while. But yeah, so those two. Avoid this one. Pick up one of these. Once again, this one. Most of your Larsens are pretty expensive, which is it's very sad. Like, I would not pick up another one of this even after I was done unless there was an occasion for me to get it, because really, I got, I'll buy a pound of tobacco for $30, and this was $22. So I was $44 spent right there between the two of these that I can spend because for whatever reasons, I was able to do that, but stay with this one. Anyways, Time Traveling Scamp signing off.